Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. You caught me here at Avent Park in Oxford, Mississippi. And today I'm looking at trees, some exceptionally cool trees. As you know, Oxford experienced some pretty severe damage from the winter ice storm. A lot of trees were impacted and resulted in a complete removal. That event is really telling us a story about the historic landscape here at Avent Park. All you got to do is look at the ground level. Here we have Opuntia humifusa, I believe, returning to the ground. And I'm not a cactus expert, but there are a handful of native Opuntia or cactus species, and it's always a treat to see them staying alive. This one's probably here as a result of this big old tree coming down. Here we have the beautiful Mimosa microphylla, and I will put a picture of the pink bloom on screen now. This one is a stunner. Don't confuse it with the non-native mimosa tree. That's a different species and genus, but look at that sensitive briar. When you touch the leaves, watch them just fold in. Man, it's so cool. Cool leaves, cool bloom, cool native plant. Glad to see it returning. And here we have pigeon wings, or Clitoria mariana. And yes, you heard right. The scientific name is Clitoria mariana. Pigeon wings, very beautiful. Glad to see it returning in abundance. And then probably my favorite find of the day, Asclepias amplexicaulis. The term amplexicaulis refers to the leaves clasping around the stem there. Not to confuse with perfoliate, where they completely encircle, but close to it. It's a shame that this area is too shaded for this thing to bloom, because trust me, this thing is a stunner. All of these plants, all of these species, including the trees, have an affinity for dry, sandy soils. This is a little bit of a silver lining to the storm, and I'm not taking away from how detrimental that ice storm was. I know it did a lot of damage, but this is something that maybe a lot of people didn't anticipate a good thing coming from a bad thing. And that is that many communities, many plant communities and ecological sites in North Mississippi, the areas that were worse affected by this ice storm, will likely experience a re-emergence of historic plant communities. And I love seeing that. And we know that at one time they experienced a disturbance, or else they wouldn't be here. So that has since been removed, and now the ice storm has enabled them to live on. And perhaps at one time it was a combination of ice storms, fire, grazing animals, could be a variety of different disturbances, but we do know that they're no longer occurring. And this is cool. This is a window into the past. And good job, Oxford, Mississippi, Avent Park. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good one.